In the beginning, there was nothing. An infinite void. Then, in an instant, everything known to man came into being. The Big Bang. The birth of time itself. Chaos and beauty. A beauty that created infinite galaxies. Galaxies that would one day create the unimaginable. Life. But even more incredible. The human brain. The pinnacle of billions of years of evolution. A brain that possesses the power of reason. And the ability to ponder life's most ancient riddles. Why are we here? Is there intelligent life beyond our galaxy? Or the one question that has puzzled mankind since the beginning of time.
If God exists, then why did he make ugly people? 200-lander?
No, Derek, Zoolander. It's like a pun.
But I don't spell my name with a 2.
Fine, how about
Zoolander II?
No, Zoolander 2, but with Roman numerals.
But I'm not Italian.
Jesus, you are so freaking stupid, it's insane.
You know, perhaps Adam Sandler has served as a bit of a ghost of Christmas future for Ben Stiller, with Stiller realizing that he really needs to step up his game if he's going to not share the same fate as Sandler. And I say that because he does seem to be really trying to reach new heights in terms of quality with Zoolander, which, by the way, I actually kind of like as a title. I think that's pretty clever. But I think from the way this sequel was announced at Paris Fashion Week, with him and Owen Wilson actually walking in a Valentino show, to now this teaser trailer, which is not just funny, but beautifully animated, it just makes me feel like this is maybe not going to be the same old from Ben Stiller, which I think his career has suffered from a bit as of late. I mean, he's always been pretty consistent, but I think the same was said for Sandler for a while. And, you know, with these comedians, eventually people get tired of their shtick. It happened to Robin Williams, it happened to Jim Carrey, and it happened to Sandler, and I think Ben Stiller doesn't want to go the same route. So let's see if he can, you know, break the trend with Zoolander. So as I said, this teaser trailer, really good. It's not only funny, I liked the interaction at the end between Derek Zoolander and the Stephen Hawking stand-in. That's not Stephen Hawking. The first time I watched the trailer, I was like, oh, how nice that Stephen Hawking would do this. He's so tight with Hollywood these days. But then when I watched it a couple of times to do this trailer review, I saw at the end they give like a shout out to the computer app or program used to do the narration. But even though it's not Stephen Hawking, that shows a real timeliness to the material, because of course Stephen Hawking is on everyone's mind because of the Theory of Everything from last year, for which Eddie Redmayne won an Oscar. So it's really timely, which I think is great. But then also, as I said, the animation is stunning. The animation flying through the space landscapes like that really just takes your breath away. I mean, forget being funny. It's just beautiful and exciting to sit through. It's like the X-Men credit sequences, but even better. And then those really beautiful, like, screensavers almost. You know, it's also similar to the Doctor Strange credits that a fan recently made, which I think a lot of us were also really captivated with. But then you couple that with the 80s music that, of course, is part of the Zoolander brand at this point, and it's just the perfect combination. I mean, again, it heightens everything and makes you feel like you're in for something a little bit better in terms of quality and, you know, production and effort. It just, you know, it usually sequels are such a cash grab. This, you know, the way this movie's being advertised at least makes you think that might not quite be the case. So I'm curious, what do you think of this teaser trailer, and what do you think of the ad campaign overall so far for Zoolander? And also, what appeals to you more, the humor? I thought like the images that were in Zoolander's brain weren't quite as funny as the beauty of the beginning of the teaser, so they didn't quite match in terms of how effectively they were executed. But I'm curious what you liked more, the comedy or the beauty, or like me, did you just kind of like the whole package? I guess Derek Zoolander is supposed to be beautiful and funny. And also, do you think that Ben Stiller can avoid the same fate as his comedy peers? Write your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for tuning into my review, and you can check out some other episodes right now.